I'm sweating. It just took me like 25 years to get this fucking setup. And there's balloons everywhere. Holy shit. Over the last week or two, I've literally doubled in size on YouTube. And I know that that's not really saying a lot considering my size, but considering my size, it's saying a lot. So hello, new people. I know exactly where you're coming from. So that's kind of where today's video is going. Now, the reason that you're seeing this side of things today instead of the ugly curtains is because my brother pranked me and now I have fucking balloons everywhere. I've had a ridiculous amount of attention on my Ouija board videos. I decided that I should probably clarify a couple of things because Jesus fucking Christ, you're all saying the same thing. I know that I played the game wrong. I completely understand that I played it wrong, and that was my fault. That was me being ignorant and just wanting to do something that I saw somebody else do. Me playing the game, I should have done more research, and I know that, I understand. Video's a shit show. I know it's a shitty video. Awful video. Get that out of the way first. Second of all, I wanted to apologize because I feel like it came across as disrespectful, but that wasn't my intention with the video, and I wasn't trying to make it a joke. When I'm in a situation where I'm uncomfortable or where I'm scared or nervous, I will laugh and I'll make jokes because that's the way that I cope with it, I guess. Just like right now, I'm gonna make jokes because it's the kind of person I am, but I'm trying to be serious. I'm trying to be serious, but I can't. I'm not a serious person. So yeah, I was taking it seriously. I really was. I 100% believe in paranormal stuff. Obviously, I've made ghost story videos prior to this. Today's gonna get into more ghost stories, I promise. This whole intro is just gonna be me explaining myself and like a Ouija board update, I guess. I genuinely didn't believe that the Ouija board would work, so when it did work, I was like shitting my pants, terrified. So then that whole thing just kind of became a fucking disaster. And I kind of want to update you guys on what's happened since I made my Ouija board possess my house video, because nothing has fucking happened. Absolutely nothing. And I know that's probably disappointing for a lot of you. I've actually noticed less activity now than I did prior to making that video. If you guys haven't seen my very first ghost stories video, it was actually one of the first videos I uploaded. Not that I've even like uploaded much, but it was me explaining just normal things that happen in my house that are paranormal or that I relate to paranormal activity. Nothing has happened really. I've literally noticed less, so sorry if that's disappointing to you, but I still have a couple of ghost stories that I want to tell you guys, and these aren't necessarily my individual experiences, but they're experiences of places in Arizona, if that makes sense. Brittany's actually coming over right now because we're gonna take you to these places so you guys can see them. It's daytime, so it's not gonna be as exciting like, woo, go into a haunted place and spend the night, or 24 hours in a haunted, no, none of that shit. We're just gonna show you the locations because, first of all, it's less sketchy during the day because it is trespassing. You'll actually be able to see everything because some of the stuff is hard to see at night, obviously. But I wanted to tell you the stories before we go there. So the very first place we're gonna go to, I actually used to go here all the time when I was in like middle school and high school. It was like spooky, scary, and you could like go with like, you know, your boyfriend or your friends. It's called the house on Callejo. So right next to this house there's a Walmart. There's just like a complex, like a shopping complex, and basically the story behind it is that a man killed his wife and his kids, and then he buried their bodies behind the Walmart, and now their souls kind of haunt the property. There's also stories where this man killed his family and buried them in the backyard. There's like a bunch of different stories, but they're basically the same thing. Me and my friends used to go to this house all the time, and you used to actually be able to go into the house. It was trespassing, but like we didn't care when we were kids because we were like, yeah, breaking the rules. And now I'm like, I can go to jail. It's a 3-story house, so you can kind of go, you could go on each of the stories, but it was really broken down. It was really, really, really trashed. There was blood in the rooms and the glass was shattered on almost all of the windows. It was creepy, and it just had this creepy vibe to it because that was what you were told about it. So you didn't really know anything different. And then the second place that we want to show you is called the Bird Cage. Oh my god, I've only been recording for 6 minutes. Wow, what the fuck? And the Bird Cage is, it's basically just like a huge lot that somebody owns, and there's this really big fixture in the lot that looks like a big bird cage. And the story behind it was that this man used to sit in the bird cage and he would trap people in the cage. So he would go out and he would kidnap people and he would lock them in the cage, and he would like sit on the thing like a bird. Inside that lot, we actually broke into it one time. I'm gonna stop talking for a second because she's gonna walk in the middle of my story and then I'm gonna have to start over anyways. Brittany! Don't laugh at my setup because I know it's fucking ridiculous. I hate these balloons. These balloons are ruining my life. Me and my friends, we went to, don't play with the balloons because I can hear you in the background. We went to the bird cage and we snuck in, which was a stupid idea because the entire thing is caged off. Not caged off, it's not a cage, it's a fence. It's fenced off and the fence has like barbed wire on it, and there's an alarm system. So we're not gonna go into the bird cage today because I learned my lesson. There was just a huge pool in there and it was filled with dirty water and trash, and then there was a bus, and it was like a really old, broken down, obviously it's broken down, it's stuck in a fucking wall, but there was a bus in there, and then you could go into the bus. You can't, or we couldn't necessarily get over to where the birdcage was. We were going to, but then the alarm started going off, and they were very, very, very loud sirens because it's somebody's property, and we basically all started shitting our pants and running. We jumped back over the wall, and we ran to my car and we left. One time I got pulled over when I was driving to the Callejo's house because the cop just knew where the fuck I was going. But Brittany is here now, so we're gonna take you guys over to see these places. Like I said, it's not gonna be that scary because it's the daytime, but you can actually see the shit.
In the house, if the house is burnt down since?
Oh, so the house actually burnt down? Well, it didn't burn down, it just burned. It's still standing. We're just gonna like look at it. We're just gonna like show them the house, like maybe send it to them.
7 million views will break into the house. Hopefully no one bought it, because that would become really illegal.
Knock on the door. You could just ask them to come in. So thank you for the ridiculous support. Hello to all of you new people. I hope that you enjoy videos that aren't about ghosts, because that's what a majority of my content is. Without further ado, let's go to the house. I'm shocked at how like destroyed it is right now.
The whole inside is burnt.
Yeah.
You can't.
Literally the entire.
I did not think it was that burnt.
We're gonna walk up to it really quick. It's really sad. Wow. That's scary. That's insane. I can't believe how burnt down it is. There is no trespassing. Private property. So this is where the guy supposedly killed his family, in this room right here. I want to go in, but obviously it's too dangerous to go in. So this one, I don't know how much we're gonna really be able to see. So you can kind of see it in the back. That's the bird cage. So that's where the guy would trap people, lock them in, and he would sit on the top. And then you can kind of see in here, there's a bus, yeah. This is what we hopped, and then the alarms went off when we were here, which was terrifying.
There's a spooky car.
I promise they're a lot scarier at night. It's hard to tell because you can't go into it, but we wanted you to like see it, you know? Okay, well, I'm sorry that I don't have any ghost stories of my own to tell you right now, but maybe some shit will come up soon.
Dude, you didn't tell them about the dead bodies we found?
Those were mine. Me trying to improv some acting skills. But anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and hello all of my new subscribers. Hope you stay. This is literally how it goes for me. I just say things and I'm like, that's fine. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Okay, but I hope you guys enjoy, and I enjoy the rest of my video. That totally made sense. Cool. I love being American.
No more Ouija board videos. Unsub.
Okay, what's been going on since I made the mitigation thing? But I have Brittany here.
Sit up.
I have Brittany.
Just turn on.
I keep doing this. This has taken over my life. It was going so good, and then I just like fucked it up.